So the pharmacy is closed, and I believe this shop is also closed. The whole campus is a ghost campus right now, except me and a few other people. And there is a health center, which I'm going to mention you about. So, as a student at the UiO, the University of Oslo, you have the right to take advantage of the health services at the campus, which are quite reasonably priced. So before you go to the regular doctor or legevakt, just remember, you can take an appointment from CEO's website, which is the Student Something organization, and then you can go to your doctor's appointment at the campus, which is again reasonably priced. So I highly recommend you to prefer the health services at the campus, as long as you can find whatever you need. CEO Kundesenter, which is the customer service of CEO, is also located in here, just over there when you enter across those doors. And then, there is a small exhibition, let's say, but I guess this is not temporary. This is here ever since I came here. So let's take a look inside. I think these are some herbs, medical herbs, I would say. Some spices that are used for health purposes. And this makes sense because they're in front of the pharmacy. This is such a documentary right now. I'm getting to. I hope you guys won't get bored. And yeah, these are some other herbs. And I guess the names are in Latin, I would say. I'm not sure. So let's take a look inside. Well, I was wrong. At least this shop is open. But we are leaving this building to another one. By the way, this character, this cartoon is called Mumbai, I guess, if I don't remember it wrong. And my Norwegian friend showed me this. Well, she loves these characters and I love them as well. These are so cute. Just look at them. So simple yet adorable. So I need to say you can also buy your sweatshirts of University of Oslo from this shop. T-shirts, mugs, backpack, and everything else. And these are the prices. Oh, there's a discount. And yeah, here are some other UiO products. The t-shirts. And yes, there is the 25% of discount. Yeah, well, this one doesn't seem so bad, so maybe I'll get this one. There are some other ones. The seagulls. So, we are going to see them. Let's go. But unfortunately, the entrance to this building from here is closed. This is so sad. I think the cafeteria is also closed. There was a really nice coffee shop where you can buy good and cheap coffee in the campus. This building is called Georgsberghuset, pardon my Norwegian pronunciation, and there is another Humsambiblioteket, which is the library. Well, this library is also nice, so I hope the other entrance is open. But let's see what we have on this side. On this side, I don't quite remember what do we have, but it is beautiful. I like it down there. Now let's see what it says about the campus. Again, there's a small campus map which shows the buildings, the name of the buildings. So there is one for physics, there is one for the other HUS, other studies. All you can find in one campus. And if you realize, there are some sculptures in everywhere of the campus, like some abstract sculptures. This one might not be that much, but the other one behind, the silver one, and there's a wall art over there Well, there are a few other sculptures, so let's hope we can discover them together. Taking a look. Like 360 degrees of this Flindern campus in here. I love this part with the stairs. Well, unfortunately, this building was open until 3 o'clock, and I missed the time. I didn't know there was summertime, so this entrance is also closed. I'm just gonna take a look inside from the window because I don't intend to come to the campus all the way uphill again. There is the bibliothek, which I mentioned to you about. This one is also really beautiful, and there are some places to sit, the couches, and upstairs. I mean, you can even come to this building just to relax, just to study, just to see the building inside. Well, we cannot right now, but I'm going to sneak you in through the glasses. The small wonders we find around the campus. So I can show you the library from here as well. And look at this. I made it from the books. I didn't see it before. Maybe they just did it. I don't know. I haven't been to the campus for such a long time. So it should be dark, but yeah, this is the inside of the library. This should also be new, and it says prototyp av nye studentboliger under seg inni skikk rundt hjørnet. So it says a prototype of the new student housing. Would you like to see inside? Just I guess turn around the corner. So we will turn around the corner to see inside, if it's open, of course. So it says that this is the this is a new project of CEO. The building is, this prototype of building is 19 square meters, and it has its own kitchen and its own bathroom. So it's made out of solid wood, which is environmental friendly, which will not cost us a lot of energy, as it says. And we cannot take a look inside, I hope. I mean, I don't hope that, but yeah, it's locked. So maybe we can take a look inside. No, I thought this could be, this could be glass, but it's not. So just from the outside. Well, I was wrong. There is one glass part of it, so we can take a look inside. It actually seems really nice, right? So yeah, there is this open kitchen, and maybe on the corner there's a bathroom, a bed, and yeah, there is even a small table. I guess this should be enough for, well, this would be enough for me at least. And there you can even study from that table, right? It looks quite cozy. And there are some places that you can sit in front of the glass, so in front of the window, which is awesome. There are some other places to sit. I hope there will be a summer fest by the end of August in here. Let's take a look outside to this beautiful building, which we couldn't visit today, but hopefully next time. This old and beautiful building in here. Well, it is beautiful, but it looks like a haunted house as well. This is a Swiss-style timber building, which was built in 1890. Yeah, 1890 if I'm not wrong. And well, it was actually a residence for the professors in the past, and also for some other stuff, I guess. But now it belongs to the Students' Parliament, I believe since 2019. But right now, I think for a long time it was closed, and it is still closed due to the corona regulations. So, but this is a nice building, and I hope one day we will have the chance to see inside of the building as well. Well, we are going to see some other places in the campus as well. The campus tour is not finished yet. Well, some of the buildings we couldn't enter, unfortunately, but still, we've got some other places to show, so let's go! Yes, Bunnpris. Bunnpris is a student-friendly market where you can get some of the basic stuff like the grocery, the other daily stuff, the daily shopping materials. You can get them from Bunnpris at the campus, which is located like right in the heart of the campus. And this is the CEO Kunde Center. I guess the entrance is on the other side, but anyways, I don't know which building is that. Knutepunktet means the hub, according to Google Translate. But except Knutepunktet, there's nothing written outside, so I may not be able to give information about this one particular building. But at least we know the name, Lucy Simmons Hus. So this is the building's name, where it is written Knutepunktet. I guess we're leaving the campus. Finally! I didn't know just across the campus there is a Studenthjem. Yeah, Studenthjem, which is student housing, I believe. But I have never heard about this place before. So let's go back to the campus. The one good thing, except the city bikes, there are scooters all over. And there are so many companies, so you can compare them, like which one is the most convenient, the best one, or which one is cheaper. I don't know, the choice is yours. This one actually, Ride, I just saw that. And this one called Bird, I haven't tried it. So, maybe next time. I believe I forgot one building just over there with the angel statue. So let's take a look. Which building is this? Well, except the names of the other buildings, there's nothing written, so we have to take a look at... Oh yes, well, this is not my favorite, I guess, because this is the mathematikbygningen. Well, I'm not good with maths, well, because I hate it. But the statue in front of it is pretty cool, huh? So, let's give some information regarding to this beautiful sculpture. And yeah, well, there's our information. Okay, with some sun. Yeah, well, this is the sculpture behind me is actually an original part of the original decoration in the campus located in the city center, which is the fancy one. But this is actually, this sculpture was not built in Norway, I believe, because it says in here, it says it was ordered by the architect, Christian Heinrich Grosch in Berlin. So there is a photo over there. Well, this photo shows where the sculpture originally was in 1900. So yes, this is an old sculpture. Sad that it has some, well, I don't know if you can see it, but it has some spider webs on it, on her nose. So maybe it's time for a cleanup, right? But it's a really nice sculpture. And it's so weird to have such a sculpture at the campus. Speaking of sculpture, there is Niels Henrik Abel, the mathematician who found this, obviously. And there you go. This building is called Wilhelm Bjerkhus, and let's see if we can enter here. So, there is some small information about Wilhelm, who was a professor in maths and physics. Yes, there's some other information that we don't really need right now. Oh yeah, there's another library which I didn't know because I didn't use, and there's another cafeteria. There are some really cozy places to sit, and there's an elevator, which we have elevator in our building. Alright, so yeah, this is the sitting area. I guess I'm just gonna have a break in here because this might be the end of our campus tour. And another sculpture of Wilhelm Frimon Koren Bjerknes. Here you go. How about this part? Yeah, this cozy corner to have a break. So, this is the end of the tour of the University of Oslo, or in Norwegian, Universitetet i Oslo. And if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe, open your notifications, and also, leave your likes and lovely comments. Of course, if you have constructive comments, if you have any suggestions, I would love to read them. And thank you so much. Have a nice day and have a nice rest of the week.